Are you using AI in your day-to-day activities? Then this video is for you. Please watch it until the end. Is AI killing human creativity? Honestly, this is one of the hottest debates out there. A debate with so many layers to it. We have seen AI do everything from art to music to coding and all of that we can think of. Some call it revolutionary, while others worry about it, saying it could be the death of genuine human imagination. But what does science say about it? After digging deeper into the research papers from MIT, Stanford, Harvard, and other universities around the world, I came to know that the answer is not simple. It's complicated, fascinating, and a little unsettling. Let's start with some jaw-dropping numbers. Every single day, about 34 million AI images are getting generated. That's more images in one day than the entire generation of artists produced in their lifetime. Think about it for a moment. AI has generated close to 15 billion images since 2022, and traditional photographers took about 149 years to generate the same milestone. We are talking about a complete transformation of creative output at a scale humanity has never seen before. But here's where it gets interesting. While AI is pumping out this massive volume of content, something more troubling is happening with our own creative capabilities. Research from the University of Toronto found out that college students has a 42% decrease in what psychologists call as divergent thinking. That's our ability to think and create original solutions to problems. And this decline isn't happening slowly over decades. It's happening right now. In the last 5 years, coinciding with the rise of AI tools like ChatGPT and DALL. Think about your own experience. You might have used AI to brainstorm ideas for a project, write an email, or maybe create some social media post. That feels very helpful and efficient, right? But what you might not realize is every time you outsource your thinking to a machine, you are potentially weakening what researchers call as creative muscles. It's like going to the gym and letting the machine lift the weights for you. Over time, muscles atrophy. A groundbreaking MIT research released just this year, where they followed students writing essays either by using ChatGPT, Google search, or their own brains. The researchers didn't just look at the quality of the essay, but they monitored the human brain activity using a device called electroencephalography, a common technique used to measure the electrical activity in the brain and see how different parts of the brain are functioning during a task. What they found was startling. Students using ChatGPT or similar tools showed significantly lower neural engagement, particularly in the areas associated with memory and language processing. But here's the kicker. When these students were asked to write an essay without AI, their brain was less engaged compared to those students who had never used AI. It's as if their brain had learned to expect AI to do the heavy lifting. The study found out that 83% of ChatGPT users were not able to accurately code from their own essays when asked. It was like they were disconnected from their own work. One researcher mentioned it as cognitive atrophy, where the brain's neural pathway for creative problem solving weakening because of disuse. Now you might be thinking, but AI is helping so many people do something that they were never able to do. And you are absolutely right. Surveys shows that 83% of creative professionals use AI in their daily work. Many report productivity boosts up to 26%. AI is democratizing creativity, giving people without formal training the ability to create arts, music, and stories. That's genuinely exciting, but there is a dark side emerging. When millions of people start using the same AI tool trained on the same data set, something concerning happens. All the output starts looking remarkably similar. A University College London study published on Science Advances found that while AI helped individual writers produce more creative stories, the overall diversity of ideas across all the stories decreased significantly. In other words, AI might be making each individual slightly more creative, but humanity as a whole less creative. But here's what makes this debate even more complex. AI isn't inherently good or evil for creativity. It's a tool, and like any powerful tool, it all depends on how we use it. Some of the most interesting creative work happening right now involves both human and AI collaborating, not replacing each other, but combining their unique strengths. Human artists bring emotional depth, lived experience, and cultural context, and that indefinable spark of genuine inspiration. AI brings computational power, the ability to process vast amount of information and generate endless variations on themes. So with all of this, are scientists saying that we should not be using AI at all? No, that's not what they say. They have some recommendations, and let's look at what are these recommendations. First, treat AI as your brainstorming partner and not a replacement for your own thinking. Use it to generate ideas or to overcome the initial creative blocks, but always bring in your own judgment, taste, and perspective to refine it and bring the final work. Second, make sure you are regularly exercising your own creativity without AI assistance. Just like physical fitness, creative thinking requires consistent practice to stay strong. Third, focus on what makes human creativity irreplaceable. Our ability to draw from personal experience, to understand emotional nuances, to take unexpected risks, and to create work that reflects a particular human perspective on the world. The research also suggests that we have to be thoughtful about the timing. Using AI tools before you have developed strong fundamentals, like a student using ChatGPT to write their first essay, can prevent you from ever developing those crucial cognitive muscles. But once you have those skills, AI can be a powerful amplifier rather than a replacement. Perhaps most importantly, we have to be curious and critical about AI's outputs. The most successful creators aren't just copy-pasting what AI outputs. They are using it as a base and then refining it further to make it truly their own. The future of creativity isn't going to be purely human or purely artificial. It's going to be hybrid. But that future is only possible if we approach it thoughtfully, making sure AI enhances rather than replaces the irreplaceable aspects of the human imagination and creativity. So, is AI killing creativity? The research suggests it's not that simple. AI is reshaping creativity in profound ways. Some positives, some concerning. It's making creative tools more accessible while making creative thinking less diverse. It's boosting individual productivity while risking cognitive atrophy. It's democratizing artistic creations while sparking fierce debates about authenticity and value. The choice is ultimately ours. We can let the AI do the thinking for us, gradually weakening our ability to think in the process. Or we can learn to dance with these powerful tools which can amplify our human capability. At the end of the day, AI isn't here to decide what creativity should look like. We are. The real danger isn't AI will replace creativity. It's that we might stop practicing it ourselves. So maybe the question that we should be asking isn't, is AI killing productivity? But are we letting it to? The future of creativity is still wide open, and it's in our hands to make sure it stays human at its core. So keep questioning, keep experimenting, and most importantly, keep creating. Thank you for watching, and if this made you think even a little differently about AI, then share it with others because they might also benefit from this. I will see you in the next one.